All right, friends and partners, partners in progress, partners in business, in the Uptown Abundance Farm community, globally, worldwide, nationwide. Is your man here again, Austin Billions. So it's a very beautiful Saturday morning of this day, 15th day of August 2026. So we're just arriving at our new office, our new location, to see how little by little by little we're coming up, slow and steady, um, slow and steady win the race. So, guys, this is a special greetings to the entire family members of the Upton Abundance Farm Limited. And I believe every one of you, my audience, as you're watching, you are part of this farm project because the modesty of this farm project is to help help expand our world, is to help improve our environment. Okay, nationwide, food wise is to help provide more food to the table. And so by reason of this connection, we are all farmers. I know some of you feel like you consider the idea of the concept of farming with disdain and levity and all of that. But guys, I would like to share to us a story. Um, this town, or sorry, it's not a town. Okay, let me start by saying that because someone has asked me before why the idea of Uptown Abundance Farm Limited. I should explain that, and I would like to do that right now. Now, the name Uptown Abundance Farm Limited connotes or can be well explained when looked from the far end of the farm back to the uptown. So the word farm, um, the word farm denotes a village setting. Okay, the rural area. So, so it simply means that the word farm means village where we're doing farming, and the word abundance there means in the village, right here in Ekurakuwabi local government, where our farm is located, we are processing food in large volume, helping the farmers to create a market for the farmers. We are creating market for farmers. Even young people, youth around this village can then get a very meaningful engagement, very profitable engagement because we are magneting far distance market to them so that over here or around here they can come here, produce food or process food in large quantity, have surplus. So the surplus of their product signifies abundance, which can be taken to town, like the uptown. Now, when we mean uptown, we mean places like Calabar, the capital city of Cross River State. Then we mean Lagos, Port Harcourt, maybe Abuja, Canada, America, Europe. All of these cities symbolizes uptown. So when we produce food in abundance here, then we can take over to that far distant market, ensuring that our food supplies get there. So that is why we're called Uptown Abundance Farm Limited. So for those of you who are interested in partnering with this company, the number to contact is 080-3512-7973. Begin now to place your orders, because if you're buying products from the Upton Abundance Farm, just know it that you're boycotting wholesalers, you're buying straight from the farm. And it's in fact, we are crashing the price of food as much as we can. We are crashing the price of food. You will definitely you'll definitely get it at the lowest price possible from this farm. So That is the goal here. Now, like I said, um, many of us grew up in this village, which prompted me to explain the meaning of Uptown Abundance Farm Limited. So many of us grew up in this village, and then as at the time we were growing up here in secondary school days, I will admit here that so many of us, 90 to 95% of us growing up here, were so much in a hurry to leave this village and move over to Uptown, to cities like Lagos, where some of us have spent quite a good number of years, not less than 25 years in Lagos, working, hustling. But the fact is that the realization has just crept in now that some of us, our head is like bump, like hot. So the white collar jobs are actually right here in villages, especially villages with resources, okay, with resources. Why do I say resources? Um, it's very, very important we realize the benefits around us in our environment at every possible time, because Nigeria, like I have said before in my channel or in this channel, so some of you are watching this video, please, if you're watching this video on YouTube, kindly subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified each time we upload a video on this channel. So like I said before, on this channel or on this platform, is that Nigeria is the highest, the largest producer of cassava products all over the world. And I am very privileged to come from a part of this country, Nigeria, where cassava is produced in large volume. So there is a great mineral resources here in the form of cassava. All right. So Cross River State, my very home state, is between number 2 to number 3. I think number 3. The highest from my research is that Benue is the largest producer of cassava in Nigeria, followed by Kogi, and next is Cross River State. So if that statistics is correct, it means that there is wealth by virtue of that endowment that we, both young and old, around this geography can take advantage of and generate resources, make life a very good living in our little capacity. So guys, having said that, for many of us who feel that agriculture is not our thing, that means we need to really go back to the definition. Good morning, sir. We need to really look at agriculture very well in the light of defining what agriculture is. All right. I know so many of us have forgotten the definition of agriculture because our mind is not there, and we feel agriculture is not our thing. But that's not correct. Agriculture is defined as a science or an art of growing crops, rearing of animals, and then also combining these crops and rearing of animals to make food and other products that people need. That's the simplest definition of agriculture. Then in my own consideration, I use the principle of 3:3 to describe what agriculture is. So agriculture is the combination of, or there are 3 critical factors that makes up agriculture. Number 1 is soil. All right. And soil is a natural gift of nature. So we have soil, we have water, we have seed. When these things are combined together, it forms what we call food, it forms what we call money, it forms what we call jobs. Okay? So you see, from this definition of agriculture, we can further expand agriculture as starting in, okay, like 4 categories or 4 main branches of agriculture, which include 1, crop farming, all right, then 2, animal production or animal rearing, then 3, we have food processing, okay, where people come process food even though they are not primary producers, but at least they are secondary producers by processing what farmers produce from their crops, including the animals that they rear. They process them into other food. Why we can call it agro processing. All right, number 3 can be agro processing, processing all manner of or different categories of agro product. While the 4th branch, the 4th category of agriculture is what we describe as agro services. All right, a lot of people fall into the category of agro services unknown to them that they are also part of farming, but they felt like, okay, those running transport system that helps to convey products either from farm to factory or from factory to market, they are also part of the agri chain or agro chain. Thereby, inclusively, they can be described as farmers as well. So why will you think that you are not a farmer? So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, today is 15th day of August. We started off from foundation. This is where we are in our little way. And behind this small building is a store. Now this behind is a store. We'll soon do the roofing of the store, but we want to start with the mounting of our machines for this production exercise. So we started so far with this presser system. So this is how far we have gone. The presser system has been mounted. We're only left with fixing of the doors for the machineries. I'm taking us indoor now so we can see. Now the German floor has been completed. As you can see, I can now walk on the floor. We hope to have our engines mounted here, every of our engine mounted here, and then while we get the back end prepared as stores. We have about 4 stores arranged here. So guys, this is how far we have gone, and we're using this medium, this opportunity, to call out to everyone out there who is interested in agriculture and who also want to contact us, to partner with us, to call us on 080-3512-7973. All right, so always keep in touch with us in the Uptown Abundance Farm Limited. We are very conspicuously and visibly located along this Valley Hill Road, right? This is a Valley Hill Road, right? All right, so as you can see, our nearness to road is very, very good, which means that our product can be easily exported to any part of Nigeria and even beyond. So, Mr. Hillary, one of the directors in Uptown Abundance Farm Limited.
Manager.
How are you doing? Okay, you are a manager.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
I hope we'll complete this work very, very soon.
Yes, by the grace of God.
All right, so that we can start production.
Yes.
Today is Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe by next week, before the end of next week, we will start test production.
Okay, sir.
We'll start the testing.
Okay, sir.
We'll just get a little sample of product and start testing, because everything would have been completed by then.
Okay, sir.
All right, this is another partner, member of this agri family. So, how are you doing, sir?
Well, it's fine.
Okay, I hope you are seeing the level of progress we have made so far.
I've seen it, and things will be all right.
Exactly.
As I've said, by next week.
By next week, we'll do test product or test production. So guys, Keep in touch, don't go away. Let's do farming and let's make money. We are all farmers by nature, and let us expand it. These natural resources God has given to us. Imagine a stick called stem of cassava producing food from where so many other products can be extracted, like ethanol, starch, gari, fufu. Man, what kind of wealth coming out from ordinary stick? Imagine, is that not more than crude oil? It's more than crude oil.
Exactly.
So when we do this thing in large volume, we'll feed and eat well and make a lot of money. So guys, cashew, we can sell our bag of garri for 5,000 naira. Nothing will happen. All right, bye bye, guys. Hey, that man has not come.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, guys, you can see the road. For the sake of space management, honestly, we have a very good advantage here. We can find spaces here to sun our cassava peel that we'll be using to process animal feeds for our pigs by the time we complete the settlement of the pig pen. And we're also having our poultry farm in one of our plots, because we are blessed with a few plots of land. So guys, all right, so subscribe to this channel and get in touch and partner with us. Let's do business. All right, so we've kicked the ball rolling. Let us play it and score goals. Bye bye for now. See you later. Okay.